Hello, I'm Alastair Stewart, patron of Brooke, and this is Brooke News 2021. Yes, we're back for another year, and I want to start by thanking you, because everything I'm going to mention today would not have been possible without your support. First, here's a snapshot of what we've been able to achieve together. Last year, you helped us raise almost £20 million. This has helped us reach over 1.6 million horses, donkeys and mules. For example, in Ethiopia, 70,000 working animals now have shelter thanks to your support. Not far from there, we helped one community plant 1 million trees in a village in Kenya to tackle deforestation and provide better grazing for their donkeys. They also sold seedlings to raise money for veterinary services. Now, let's take a look at what else we've done in 2021. Of course, the pandemic has remained a major part of all of our lives this year. And in May, COVID-19 reached a crisis point in India. In response, Brooke launched an appeal, and you helped us raise over £100,000 to help Brooke India continue their vital work. Our teams in India, who've been providing support to desperate communities, provided subsidised feed, first aid kits, medicines, and helped animal owners prepare for future disasters too. And sadly, that future disaster came all too soon, when a devastating cyclone tore through the west side of India, destroying homes, animal shelters and food stocks. Brooke India once again jumped into action to provide even more support. Over 21,000 animals and 11,000 owners have received support so far. That would not have been possible without your support, so a huge thank you. Now, the devastating consequences of COVID-19 have focused the world's attention on the growing threat from so-called zoonotic diseases, those that are transmitted from animals to humans. At Brooke, we know that healthy animals benefit people and the environment, and that the next pandemic can be prevented if this fact is better realised. That's why this year we launched the Action for Animal Health campaign, a coalition of 12 international organisations calling for better investment in vets, animal medicines and disease surveillance. The coalition was launched at an online event with over 200 participants. We now have support from a further 27 organisations worldwide, and aim to gather more support from those who have the power to improve national and indeed worldwide policies. In 2021, we have of course continued with our campaign against the donkey skin trade. The year started with a crushing setback in Kenya, when the court ruled in favour of a slaughterhouse appeal and reversed the ban that we'd worked so hard to achieve last year. Donkeys were immediately put in danger and owners were extremely worried. However, thanks to your support, Brooke's work and pressure from courageous donkey-owning communities, no licences have been issued to slaughterhouses. In August, a petition with 30,000 signatures from donkey owners was delivered to the Kenyan government to ask for a ban to be reinstated. We hope the government's supportive and that we'll receive news in 2022. Elsewhere, Brooke West Africa organised a regional conference to discuss how to tackle the trade and preserve the donkey species. 6,000 miles west of there, we've been demanding that online retailer Amazon removes ijao, the ingredient made from donkey skins, from its platform in the USA. Brooke USA has been leading the charge and are yet to receive a response from Amazon. But this year alone, we've had over 70,000 signatures on Brooke petitions, which means that thousands of you have joined the fight against this cruel trade. And for that, we thank you. Last year, I told you about the first government-recognised farriery training scheduled to take place in Senegal. Despite setbacks caused by the pandemic, the course started this year, and a new generation of farriers will soon be qualified. As well as improving their knowledge of hoof care, 20 passionate farriers have learnt how to better handle horses and donkeys. They have different levels of experience, so have been mentoring each other through the process too. Thanks to you, these students will have a career helping working horses and donkeys live happier lives, free from the pain of lameness or ill-fitting shoes. And finally, all of this and much more simply wouldn't be possible without your support. As well as those who donated and supported our campaigns, Brooke Fundraisers have gone out into the world and made up for many of the fundraising events that had to be cancelled last year. Team Brooke has taken part in events such as the London Marathon, the Great North Run, and Brooke initiatives like Step in Their Shoes and, of course, My Hackathon. And you and your four-legged friends raised over £100,000 to help put a spotlight on the plight of working horses, donkeys and mules and transform their lives for the better. So well done you, and thank you. And that is it from me and from Archie. I'm Alastair Stewart, and this was Brooke News.